What is up? I was told these videos are not worth watching if I don't include the baby now. So this is Roman, three and a half weeks old, just doing his thing, chilling. And if he starts crying, I'll dip out for 12 seconds and go and hand him off to someone else. But we are a new series this month. So it's called Behind the Scenes. It's the story of Esther over 4 weeks. And the whole reason behind the scenes is that the story of Esther, the book of Esther, is a book that never mentions God. It mentions the Hebrews, or the Israelites, and it mentions the Jews, God's people. Chill. So it mentions the Jews. And the whole thing is that it's God rescuing his people, but he's using Esther to do it. So really everything that's going on it's the story of Esther. It's the story of the king. It's the story of Mordecai, the story of Haman. And it's all these things that God is doing behind the scenes. We get to talk about that all month. So I'm just going to fly through this because, again, you just never know what this dude is going to do. But in your opening small group, you're going to go through a list of scary situations to see if they would rather have their eyes open to see, or if they would rather close their eyes during that scary thing not to see. And so, hey, if you're going down a roller coaster, eyes closed, eyes open. When you hear hissing coming from a nearby tree, would you rather have your eyes open or eyes closed? And so we're going to have that, again, as we're talking about specifically Esther becoming queen, and that she becomes the queen because of an unpleasant situation that the king does away with his previous wife. And so to tie into that, we're going to come into large group, and our game is going to be a fashion show. And so we have all these Halloween costumes and just Kidman costumes. We're going to get them out, and then we're going to give kids a scenario and say, hey, if I told you I need you to go and pick something that's going to make your best friend laugh, what are you going to pick? Go. And 2 kids will run and pick something and come back onto the stage, and then we get to judge which one would make us laugh more. Or we have, I don't have it on here. I have other examples in the planning center. And so that's our game, because again, Esther, she won a beauty contest, and the king was like, she fine. And so that's who he married. And so we're going to have kids dressed up. Again, we're not going to have kids dressed up and go, which kid is the finest kid? Because that's weird and a great way to not be allowed to work with kids anymore. But guys, I haven't slept, and so I'm saying things I shouldn't. Then we'll do our songs, we'll do our work or our story, and then we'll go back to our small groups. The general questions. Oh, you don't say. Here, hold on. Take that. You're kicking off my leg. We're gonna have our questions. We're gonna have a reflection time in there. You can read that memory verse. We have a new one, Philippians 2:13. And then you're also going to have a Mad Lib. And so this one, actually provided by our curriculum company, you have the blanks to fill in. And then on the second sheet of that is the story that you will read. And so you can do that. You have all those things to do. It's a lot to do when you consider questions and a reflection time and a memory verse and prayer and Mad Lib, and then we have the normal just picture printout that we can color if you have time or want to do that. So we have all that going on. But again, this week specifically, Esther becomes queen, and each week we'll kind of continue through the story of Esther. It's gonna be super great. I'm really excited for it. And then our trunk or treat the other day, we had 2,400 people at it. If you were there, you saw that it was absolutely nuts. Next thing on our calendar, December 8th and 11th, I think. It's either 5th and 8th or 8th and 11th, whatever that Sunday is. We have an XP White Elephant, and it's going to be just like a whole thing of Deal or No, or not Deal or No Deal, Let's Make a Deal. If you ever watched Let's Make a Deal, that show is just a game show on cocaine. And so I said, hey, I literally said in a meeting, I said, we're trying to plan this XP. It's going to be like Kidman on cocaine. And they were like, you can't say that. And I said, I just did. So it's going to be awesome. I have some people coming in to help. Not flying in, just people from our church that are going to help. So mark your calendar for whatever the second weekend of December is, because that's going to be our XP, and it's going to be awesome. So have a great day. I'm going to get him taken care of. But here, hold on. I'll make him mad this time. I'll put him up so you can get a, hey, you want to be shown off? Here you go. Woo! There you go. There you go. He's adorable. So have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.